ES Audio.
Hello, I'm Mark Blunden, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, it's a red alert for Britain as heatwave temperatures hit the highs. But first, thousands of leaked files reveal top politicians were secretly lobbied at meetings by Uber, while the firm's former boss is claimed to have ordered a kill switch to allegedly stop police from scouring its computers. It's reported that former Chancellor George Osborne and French President Emmanuel Macron were among top names schmoozed by the ride-hailing company in its bid to disrupt Europe's taxi market. The closeness of Uber and the political elite between 2013 and 2017, under previous boss Travis Kalanick, was revealed in files as part of a joint investigation between media organisations including The Guardian and Panorama. Uber says it's since made changes to how it operates, but denies installing a kill switch, while a spokesperson for Kalanick said he never authorised any actions that would obstruct justice. It's a red alert for Britain as we're set to bask in temperatures hitting 33 degrees C. That's hotter than Athens or Ibiza. The Met Office says it's planned to be the hottest day of the year today, with an amber level 3 alert for the east and south of England. The UK Health Security Agency has urged people to stay hydrated and try to find shade when the sun's at its maximum strength in the middle of the day. The agency says the elderly, people with underlying health conditions and those who live alone are particularly at risk. Now get ready for some stunning images from the James Webb Space Telescope, as NASA has published a teaser list of stars, galaxies and planets, promising the deepest look back through time ever possible. Images will show the earliest light in the universe, massive clusters of distant galaxies that bend light under the power of their immense gravity. Another set shows a group of colliding galaxies called Stephan's Quintet and a cosmic smoke ring left by an unexploded star called the Southern Ring Nebula. To add a little more stardust to proceedings, President Joe Biden will push the button to release the first image this evening. YouTuber Logan Paul says he's turned the extremely rare Pikachu Illustrator Pokémon card from 1998 that he paid $5.275 million for into a digital non-fungible token. Paul says he's digitised the card as a one-off NFT listed for sale on his platform Liquid Marketplace. At the time he bought the mint condition card, Paul broke the Guinness World Record for the most expensive Pokémon trading card ever sold in a private sale. So if you're interested, how does it work? Well, Paul is selling virtual bits of the card for 10 cents a piece, so that's 50 million tokens in total. Scientists plan to use oral contraceptives to control grey squirrel populations in the UK that threaten native red squirrels, which they say is progressing well in trials. The mass birth control plan involves luring grey squirrels into feeding boxes that only they can access using pots containing hazelnut spread that are spiked with contraceptives. The government says the project is meant to help eradicate the grey squirrel in the UK without killing them in order to stop the damage done to the ecosystem. Grey squirrels, which were first introduced from North America in the late 19th century and since flourished, damage UK woodlands by stripping bark from young trees to get at the nutritious sap beneath. Let's go to the ads. Stay there for more news from the world of tech and science, plus how the other half surf. Could this be the world's most expensive broadband package? Why not hit rate and follow in the meantime? Welcome back. Elon Musk's Starlink is offering internet for yachts and other big ships at $5,000 per month. Starlink Maritime is now available, and the company is targeting the owners of super yachts, oil rigs and merchant vessels as potential customers. The service has an upfront hardware fee of $10,000 for 2 toughened Starlink dishes and claims Wi-Fi speeds while on the ocean between 100 and 350 megabits per second download and up to 40 megabits per second upload. SpaceX has already launched some 2,700 Starlink satellites into low Earth orbit, but eventually plans 42,000. Next, to across the pond, where a fossilised Gorgosaurus skeleton, their T-Rex ancestor, is estimated to fetch between $5 and $8 million at auction. It's reported the dinosaur was an apex carnivore that lived during the late Cretaceous period, predating the Tyrannosaurus rex by 10 million years. The Sailosaurus is due to take place at Sotheby's later this month in New York. And finally, The first satellite built in Wales is being prepared for launch into space later on this year after being built in a unit that previously manufactured hamburger vans for fairgrounds. The device, called Forge Star Zero, was built in Cardiff by Spaceforge and Lumi Space. And much like Elon Musk's SpaceX, the plan is to eventually create the world's first satellite to return back to Earth and be fully reusable, although the first one won't be. It's part of a launch by Virgin Orbit, which is sending multiple satellites into low Earth orbit, which is under 620 miles away from terra firma, and that's all being done from a launch site in Cornwall. You're up to date. Come back at 4 p.m. for The Leader for a run-through of MPs going for PM with the Evening Standard's Deputy Political Editor David Bond. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. See you then.